Okay, so number 3, once we've built a lead magnet and we know who we're targeting, the next thing is to put them together. We're going to target this person, offer this magnet. Well, the way we do that is with an ad, right? And so the third key is to convert the click. And one of the mistakes, and this goes back to the idea of social selling, but I think it's true across multiple platforms, not just Facebook, is that we want to sell the next step instead of jumping too far ahead and selling the end step. And so we could have done ads saying, hey, buy our workshop, buy our workshop, buy our workshop, but we didn't. All we were trying to do is convert the click. You'll get somebody to click on the ad and let the rest of the process do its job. I think it was Justin Rothmarsh who wrote a book called, is it called Sales Process Engineering? His website, anyway, he's an expert in sales process reengineering. And he said every step in your sales process should only attempt to sell what it's actually got a reasonable chance of selling, which sounds obvious, but so often we go, here's my ad, buy my big, fat, expensive product, and it's stupid. Just convert the click. We're going to get people to take baby steps. All we want them to do is take the next step, and then the next step, and then the next step. Nick, anything to add in terms of converting the click?
No, I really think you nailed it on that one, because the greatest issue that we tend to see when people
Just
are
so you
writing
know,
ads.
I think I really nailed it too. But
I
thanks
think
for
you
noticing.
did. I did. And I wanted to be public about it too, though.
I appreciate that.
But yeah, I think one of the greatest issues that we tend to see when people are writing ads is not realizing the role of the ad. People think the role of the ad is to make the sale. They think the role of the ad is to capture the lead. They think the role of the ad is everything but really what it is. And just like you mentioned here, it's for someone to take that next step. And in our case, it's for someone to click. Keep in mind, you're coming up in someone's news feed, which is their kind of real estate. And when they, see what you have to say there, if you try to push hard, too fast, and incongruently, and that's another thing I just want to throw in there. People will think the worst case scenario is that they don't click. That isn't the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is that someone clicks the little X button beside your ad to say, I never want to see anything from this person ever again. Now that hurts you because every time you try to put out an ad, you know that that person's not going to see it, although they might be a good prospect for you. And secondly, too many of those little X's on your little ads will cause your ad account to be shut down. So this is not something to be taken lightly and whatnot. I mean, we really want to be fully aware the role of the ad, and the role of the ad is nothing more than to sell the click. Now, the mechanisms we use to do that always help to qualify the person, et cetera, et cetera. But people just need to avoid jumping too far ahead in the game. And as you mentioned, we're not trying to sell the event or the goal or reach the goal. It's really to get people to take that first baby step with us and engage in the process that we've kind of architected for them to get involved with us with.
Yeah. So I'm just going to make a little note here. I think that's just a really, if you break down marketing, it's just about, what it's really about, at least in my opinion, is figuring out how many steps is the ideal number of steps in a process. Like sometimes we have, I used to work with a bunch of action coaches and they had like a 13-step sales process, and it turned out they needed 4, right? And other people have like a 1-step sales process and they sell too hard on the ad and they get no clicks. So it's about how many steps do we need, how do we get it, not too many, not too few, just right. That's awesome. Dude, loving this, thank you. So our third job is to convert the click. The ad's job is only to get somebody to click, obviously some of the copy positions and gets the right people, etc., in the right frame of mind. But we're trying to sell the next step, not the end step.